What is going on, guys? It is Dinozords here, bringing you guys a Nightwing beginner's guide. He was probably one of the most anticipated characters in the game, and the character you guys voted for to be the first character I do a little beginner's guide for. So I've been playing Nightwing pretty much all week, trying to get some stuff down for him, and we're going to start off by selecting the ye old New 52 costume and go to, let's say, Gotham City. So I have a little notepad of some things that I can't necessarily show through the game, through the training mode, but I can explain to you in just speech. So, alright, let's just go into the practice options real quick and put our super meter up to refill, which is what I would recommend playing on, because if you use a meter, it doesn't automatically refill like how I'm doing right now, but once your combo is ended, it'll refill. So you can't a lot of times I would practice in certain games, and I would be like, oh yeah, I can super, and then, you know, do another x-ray and shit like that, but you actually can't because you've already used all your meter. So anyway, let's drag Harley back to the center of the screen. So knowing you know, Nightwing as decently as I do at this point, there's some stuff you guys got to know when you're going online. You got to know your matchups, and that also ties into the other thing I'm going to be talking about. But characters like Harley, who can, you know, shoot weapons, basically any character who has good zoning tools, basically are your worst enemy. Now, I play a lot of you know, this character against Dr. Doom to try to learn the matchup a little bit, and Dr. Doom's main is Green Lantern right now. So he has like the best zoning tools in the game, in my opinion. So Green Lantern has his what do you call it, the turret, the rockets. A lot of his moves are zoning tools. So Nightwing can not really do anything. I mean, his what people thought would be like his best way to get in is actually kind of pretty difficult, and that would be his staff. It's actually really difficult because obviously, like, his dash slows down immensely. Like you can see right here, his forward dash is slowing down a lot. You can watch the difference. It's pretty slow. So you got to know your matchups. I wouldn't recommend playing Nightwing against people like, you know, Dr. Doom, who main Green Lantern, or any other character who's really good at doing the ye old zoning stuff. So there you go. There's quick tip quickie numero uno. Yeah, so the next thing is Nightwing does not do well against does not do well at full screens, because that is his best zoning tool, the wingdings, which was down forward square, or down backward square. I mean, that's his best zoning tool, and it's really not good. You have to be at least you know, this decent distance to the person to be able to even hit like one wingding on them. So yeah, now Nightwing does have a really good anti-air. If somebody's jumping in on you a lot, you notice that on wake up you can throw this little gas bomb thing, which is just down forward square as well. And yeah, so there you go. I mean, that's something you have to know, is you really don't want to let somebody push you to the back of the screen, which a lot of people will if they know the Nightwing matchup a decent amount. So just try your best to get in there. It's going to be really difficult. If people start to try to zone you out, just dash forward one, and just let them pull off a little bit of the chip damage. Is going to happen, but it's going to be a lot better than just, you know, eating the chip or eating the damage, you know, by yourself. So if you have to eat a little bit of chip to get in on them, they're not going to know what to do. If they're really trying to zone you out a lot, they're not going to know what to do once it comes down to, you know, you versus them in a combo battle. So now, you guys, if you're playing characters who are really trying to rush you down a lot, that's where the wingdings really become important, because you can jump backward and just throw the wingdings. So one thing you want to know is normal wingding just causes hit stun, which means it just means they they're stuck for a second. They can't do anything. So you can try to move in on them, but a lot of times it won't work. I don't think you have enough time to get in. So one thing you guys got to know is the EX Wingding does a hard knockdown. So you can get in on them if you can pull off somebody who's rushing you down. Just throw a hard knockdown Wingding. Now, the only one that actually knocks them down is the last Wingding, because I guess, I don't know if he throws it harder or something. But, so you got to know that if somebody's trying to rush you down a lot, just try to get that EX Wingding on them. It's going to cost a meter, but you're going to be able to try to get in there, especially because Nightwing's his forward dash is so slow. I mean, fast. So his back dash is not as fast, but you know, Nightwing is a rush down character, so you don't need to backdash, hopefully. And now, I've always wondered before the game came out if the if the staff was going to be better or if the Eskrima sticks were going to be better. And me and Dr. Doom have concluded that the staff is nowhere near as good. You can get some pretty good combos and not have to do as much, for it. You only have to get like 4 hits to get a 23%. And then you can get the, if you can get the EX version of that, you can actually do a lot more damage because you can keep the combo going a little bit more. But I fail at life, so, there you go. Yeah, the Eskrima sticks. The Eskrima sticks are good. One thing before I move on past the staff is, as you can see, you can't jump over them with this. Your jump is really limited, so you can't jump over them with the staff, which is important for crossing up. So your mix-up game is going to be kind of hard to pull off. But as you can see, you can't jump and press X to jump over them. You can sometimes jump over them if you jump and press square, but you have to time it really well. But if you jump and triangle, it's like easy as hell to pull off. The timing is a lot less strict. So if you just wait till your knees around her head, you press the triangle and or Y, I guess, and you'll jump over them, and then you can pull off your combos and shit. I'm not sure how you can really mix up because he's just so slow with this this stance. But now let's get into the Eskrima sticks. So you can let's go through the normals. You got your square is just this jab right here. That's going to come into play a little bit later. The triangle. And then you've obviously got your Trant and then X. So you can combo with all those. But the one that's going to be main for you right now is triangle or 2-2. So just keep that in mind. His combos are really good though. You can't, they don't do that much damage. Like I think one of the highest ones I have right now is, a 30-something%, and that's without any super or anything like that. So take it with a grain of salt. But just pulling off combos using a little bit of meter and the combo, you can really get stuff going. All right, so one thing you really want to know is go into the move list and go over to your special moves. The Eskrima Fury is the thing you're really going to want to use with Nightwing. It keeps your combos going. It launches them in the air, which you can combo off of. You know what I mean? So it's really good. I mean, just one Eskrima Fury right there gave me 21% because of the the comboing afterwards, and you can do so much with it. So definitely know your Eskrima Fury because it's going to be your best friend when you're playing Eskrima sticks. You know what I mean? Right here. It's some it does some good damage. Just imagine if every character had like 26 hit combos like this guy does, and they actually did the same amount of damage as they do. Like, that'd be crazy. Because this guy, he does a little bit of damage for the amount of hits that he can pull off. So you got to know that. So that is some very basic stuff. I'm not gonna just pull out combos out of my ass right now and explain them to you. That's not what this is gonna be about, this series. But I'm just trying to explain the basics for each character. You know what I mean? So you guys get to know some stuff. You're like, all right, cool. Here's my zoning tool. That's how I'm gonna get a hard knockdown, and then I can just get in that ass like that. And so let's just pull off a recap real quick. Yeah, I know your matchups. So Green Lantern is like your worst enemy right now. Aquaman is actually a pretty hard guy to beat right now, for me, at least when I'm playing this Nightwing guy. What else? You gotta know your matchups. You got to know that Nightwing does not do well from from the full screen, because his only zoning tool doesn't even go that far. So you gotta know that. You gotta know your normals. Very basic stuff. You gotta know that this is not nearly as useful as your Eskrima sticks. So know that. Also, one thing real quick, a lot of people don't know. You gotta know your mix-up game, right? So, you got your jumping X right here is this, which is not as good as the other ones. So this causes a knockdown, right? So it's a lot harder to combo off of. Instead, you can use that, which just causes hit stun, or this, which causes hit stun. Both are overhead, obviously, and then you can just combo off of them, and they can't do anything about it just because of that one hit. So that's why you guys might see me jumping as much as I do in my gameplays, because a lot of people just don't know how to block the mix-ups in this game. So as you can see, that's what a mix-up is. When you jump over somebody, like I'll do it right now, and you land on the opposite side of the way they're assuming they're going to have to block, so it doesn't block for them. You know what I mean? So it's you have to block in the correct direction. So when somebody does that and they're blocking the opposite direction, that's why. You know what I mean? It's the mix-ups. I mean, you can combo off of the X. It's just a lot more difficult, at least for me, and I assume most others. So just know that jumping triangle is your best friend in your mix-up game for Nightwing. I mean, just go online, you'll see what I mean. So yeah, and you gotta know, I know Eskrima Fury is your best friend. It's what's gonna keep your combos going, as well as a lot of the jumping triangle stuff, because you gotta be able to jump up, get that extra damage. So if you guys learn anything from this video, it's just hopefully that's good. You know what I mean? This is my first beginner's guide for a character and anything like that. I'm not going to be going through combos, but just giving you guys some things to learn a little bit from, so hopefully you guys can get into playing these characters, you know what I mean? And if nothing else, I've shown a whole bunch of combos in this video, so you could very easily just look at them, put them on loop or something, and learn them through that, because if you have any basic knowledge of the character, you'll be able to catch what I'm doing, So there you go. That is the beginner's guide for Nightwing. If you guys want to see a specific character broken down for you, basically there's a link in the description for you to, vote on which character you want to, see the breakdown for. I think right now Black Adam is leading, so if you want to make a difference in that, you don't want to see, beginner's guide for the Black Adam, vote, and your vote will be worth something, because there's always a chance that you can pick who gets their video made for them. So anyway, guys, I hope this has helped you out a little bit. If it has, and if you guys are still watching to this point, please leave a like. That really helps me out a lot. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.